Hello everyone, this is Shelby with Shelby Creations. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den. Yes, I am still sick. As you can tell, I haven't even done my nails. I chipped one, so I took them off, and yeah, I've been doing my own nails for a few years now. Excuse me. But I've been trying to clean up this area. Because while I was taking care of Nikki over at the condo, the kids had to rearrange things because we got in a resin printer that is now in the closet that used to hold all my stuff. And, you know, that's Victoria's area now. So all the way, you know, I have my metal shelf here, and then on the other side of the slider, I've got 2 more shelves. So, but the area hasn't increased any because all I've got is those shelf units. So I've been trying to clean everything up, and I'm hoping after the first of the year, I can do a new room tour for you, because things have changed. But in cleaning, I came across these cardstock remnants, pieces that I had left over. And, you know, that's paper. That's stuff that I spent good money to buy, and I don't want to throw it away. Excuse me. And what gave me the idea was I was taking apart an 8x8 book that had, you know, all kinds of papers in it. And I found one that stamps. Y'all know I love my stamps. And this one here that has postcards. You know, there's white on the back, but why can't we make postcards? So we need to gather our materials first. And this is really simple. I do have my cutter. I have my stamp block sitting over there. Then I pulled out my stamps. Excuse me. This is just one 3-ring binder. I've got another sitting on that corner. But these are the ones I constantly use. And I haven't pulled those out from the corner in probably 6-8 months. So they're going to go too. That way I can put this up there and get that off my shelf. But when you're looking for stuff for, you know, making postcards, look at what you have. I mean, yeah, there's nothing on that one that I could use. On this one, not really sure. I'm not seeing anything. But this one here, I've got this, got all the different little postcard things. So I can make anything from a small one to a large one. That could be used. Yeah, these are big ones. See, there's another postcard thing. There's a postcard there. So look at what you've got. See, here's more postcard stuff with the little things that go underneath. And then we have, you know, the things for stamps. And I found one that has signatures on it. And then there's another postcard there. There's these things here that I have. You know, and then I go back into like my frames and other things. I'm so sorry, but I'm trying to get this out so that I can take some time off, because I've got to with getting rid of this, whatever it is I've got. I've tried everything, and nothing seems to work. So what I did was I cut some card blanks. I took one and just cut it in half, so that's like 4 1/4. I thought I had 2 of them. No, that's more than 4 1/4. These 2 are the 4 1/4. So, you know, that can make a postcard. The small ones could be postcards, or, you know, whatever we want to do. But then we have this size here, which I think is really quite perfect. These 2 went on the bottom of that, like down there. All right, so we've got some blanks. Now we need to figure out which one we want to use for postcards. And I mean, you can bring it out and look and see what you want. These are really nice. That may be too big for that one. Will I work on that one? It would. I just don't feel like dragging out a ton of stamps. So we'll take this one. This got quite, and that's what I do. So I know where my stamps go. We'll pull this one out and move this one out of the way. Oh, those things are so heavy. Took me a sip so I could keep it. Now with this, what I was thinking was all these different little stamp things, instead of me having to pull out my stamp folder, these would do good for stamps because there's all different sizes. So, first things first. I have my stamps, but you know, you gotta distress these things. So what I'm going to do is, I pulled out just two. That's the mahogany one, which is type of red. This is walnut stain. And we'll bring up my walnut stain. And just discolor them. It's okay if they have smudges, it's okay. There's one. This is the big one. See, it makes it look like it's worn. Which is definitely what we want. We want that old vintage look to it. There's that one. Put that away. Now, the mahogany one. I'm just going to come in here. There's not much ink on there, but there is some. So I can see part of the red coming out. You know, here and there. It's not going to show a whole lot, but it's going to give it that undertone. Good enough. Now, if you want to, you know, round the edges, you can do that too. So, but we're just doing the one part of them. Now for the, let's see, what do I want for here? I want to do this one. Let's see, I've got them on the other side for the big one. And then we can do the next one down for the two small ones. So, we'll do it that way. Open those things up. Will this, that will fit? That will fit. Ooh, those are dirty. Now, I'm going to do these first. Will that fit sideways? Yes. So, put that there. Now, I'm not going to stamp with the Distress ink because I don't get a very clear stamp on it. So, I'm going to use the Archival ink. And I'm going to go with two different colors here. First one in coffee. I don't know exactly how strong that's going to come out, but we will figure it out. Give it a moment because you want that ink to soak into your paper. Ta-da! No, it's not straight. That's okay. I can live with not straight. Now let's try one in the black. This is called Jet Black. Now one thing with Archival ink, when you go to clean your stuff afterwards, sometimes it does not come off. That majority of the time it doesn't come off. Give that a moment. Sink, 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 sink. Ta-da! Upside down. I did the thing upside down. Well, okay. That's what I'm doing. I feel so bad. I don't even care right now. I want to get this sort of even over here because this is the big fancy one. And again, we'll go in with the Jet Black. Okay, this goes this way. got that right. And stamp. And how many times have I said, check the direction of your stamp before you put it down? You can tell I don't feel good. All right, that didn't come out very, as clear as I wanted it, but it's there. That's what I need. All right, we'll set those two down. See, I know that one goes up there, that one goes there. Okay, those are ready to go back. I'll put my ink away because I will get this all over my hands. All right, so there's that side. Now, on the other side, we're going to come in and distress this some too. Yes, I have my walnut stain, and yes, I'm doing vintage photo on it. Yes, I'm cross-contaminating, but and it'll probably turn out okay. Yes, I know these are dark, but because I have to re-ink these things. And they're both a brown. Got those two done. Yes, you can tell I do not feel good. Now, what I am looking for is, let me see, I'm going to turn my pencil here. Because these usually have a line. No, that's on the other side. This is the address side. So this one here usually has that one. Now I'm confused. But we need an address up there. So I do not have, and yes, I'm left-handed. Okay, postcard. And just, mimic writing. You don't really have to write on them. There, that will work. This one here, we're going to do the same thing. Only I'm going to do the official script of gibberish. That works. Now for the front side. I know we need an address, and we need a stamp. We also need a return address, so pull my pen back out. And there goes one. And you can use different pens. If you have, markers, you can use those to do the name with. Those will work. That will do. But look at the mess I made on my table. So, grab me a paper towel. I don't know where my wet wipes are at the moment, because we've been using them all over the room. Yeah, not much ink, really. Okay, now, we need to pull out our old mouse pad. I've had this thing for years and years. So, and then I'm going to pull out my stamps. Which ones do I want? I need something that's going to be comparable to that size. Let's do these down here. Now, what I have in here, what I have found the best way to get similar to a torn stamp are these things. Yeah, these two here, one was from my mother, one was from my grandmother's sewing kit. But you see the little puggy things on the end? This one here is not so good. It's good if you don't want, you know, that much of a tear factor. But, you know, it still does the job. This one here is a little bit, you know, deeper little teeth on it. But when I was doing the sewing, I had these things. I have not used that very much. That's actually for leather, I think. But these here are great. And which one am I going to do? I think I'm going to use the blue today. Now, it's best to do it on over an old mouse pad. So, let's see, which one did I say I wanted? All right, let's do this one down here. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to go around that stamp. And I'm going to come up some. I'm going to go right around the stamp, just like that. Just like that. And do not tear it off yet. And then I'm going to come down there. And then you can come through here. And there, you've got a stamp. There's one, and then I have a smaller one. See, which one do I want to do on it? Choices, choices, choices. Let's do the pink. Do I want to do? Yeah, we'll do the pink one here. Now, I'm not coming down to where I'm going to damage this stamp here, which is why you have to be very, very careful. And I know, I think I've already took part of that purple one out, but it'll be okay. All right, now I have the other one. Now see, I did not, it's better if you do this part while it's still connected to the paper. And then this part here tears off. Well, I know it does. All right, so I tore off a corner. But it happens in real life, right? Come in here. And then just ink them up. Make them look a little bit older than what they are. Now, put my mouse pad away. Put that away. Where's my envelopes? I need a little bit of glue. All right, did I have? Yeah, there's both of them. Excuse me so much. Oh, I'll be so glad when I get over this. Yeah, but this is the way Christmas is going to be this year. All right, which way? I'm going to assume it goes that way. Oh. The only good part about this is that we can spend a little bit of time together today, and you don't have to get what I've got. There. So I've got my stamp there, I've got my backing here. And are they perfect? No. But they're a good way to use up scraps. I know a lot of you were expecting a video this past Saturday, but that's when I got all this mess. So I have not done a video, and I will probably wait until after the first of the year, give myself time to get over this, and give everybody time to spend with their family, so that, you know, because this is a family time of the year. So it will probably be, I don't have a, let's see here. had a date thing here. December. Oh. January. It would probably be the 3rd of January when my next video comes out. That gives me time enough to get over all of this and time enough to get us past Christmas and New Year's. I mean, let's be honest. We've all got so much that we're trying to do these last few days before Christmas that I think that would be the best. So I will be back on Saturday, January the 3rd, and I hope you enjoyed our little postcards today. And you know, you can put other things on here. You could actually do this on like a landscape type paper and then do the postcard part on the back. That would even work. So until next time, I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you have enjoyed my little video today, excuse the coughing, please give me a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel. And I will be back in the saddle and ready to go January 3rd. Keep our fingers crossed, thumbs up. And there's no telling what the new year is going to bring. We still have 2 journals we're trying to get through. And also, hopefully by sometime in January, I will have other things up in my Etsy store. I haven't learned how to insert the link without having to go back after it's already uploaded. But I will try to remember to upload the link to my Etsy shop so that y'all can go in and peruse what... Right now there's journals and memory albums in there. So go and take a look, because after the new year, there will be jewelry going in. There'll be other things going into the shop. So, you know, check the link out. And until next year, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas and a very safe New Year. So until the 3rd, bye guys.